So the next style is going to be the bonnet style. I don't know if that's the right name for it or if I just made that up. But you would start it the same way. Bring two corners together to make a triangle. This scarf is a little bit smaller than what I would usually use for the bonnet style, but once again my hair is kind of flat right now, so you would take the widest edge and put that towards the nape of your neck, so the back of your neck, and bring the pointed side forward. I usually like for there to be a lot more slack right here, but once again I'm using a smaller scarf right now. And you would just tie your knot up top. Once again, this works really no matter what style you have. If you have straight hair, you could put a swoop in the front. You could leave some hair out. You could not leave anything out. If my hair is out and curly, I usually just leave like a piece out in the front. Okay, so then you just tug at the excess up top and try to get your knot a little bit tighter. You want to tuck in these pieces that are sticking out, tuck them inward. Once again, a lot easier if it's a bigger scarf. So once you have that first knot there and everything's kind of neatly tucked in, you can just fold the excess back. If this was a bigger scarf, I would likely tuck it under or puff it out a little bit, but there's not much to work with, so I'm just going to fold it back. And then you're just going to start doing multiple knots over that part. Pretty much like the first technique until you run out of fabric. And then the excess part that's sticking out and everything else, I usually just tuck it back under into itself. So this is something that can look kind of messy. And once everything is laid down, you're all set. This is how mine looks. This technique is really good for hot weather days because you can get the hair off the back of your neck. You can show off the full print of your scarf. I would definitely recommend a printed one for this style, or a really, really nice solid color one. Next is the turban style, which is obviously extremely popular right now. For that, you would need a lot more fabric to work with, so I definitely recommend one of the longer scarves that you would normally wear around your neck, but still, once again, try to keep it thin. That way it's easier to fold and a lot easier to maneuver. So you would just kind of separate it into two halves. You want to make sure that it's even, and expand the scarf. And just like we did with the bonnet, put the edge to the back of your neck. And make sure that you get all your hair inside of it. Unless you want to leave some out. Alright, so then you would pull up. Now this is just the way that I do it. I prefer to do a twisted bun rather than just swirling it around. So I would start twisting. Then you can start bringing it up and around into your bun. Just try to get it as tight as possible. See, I like the twisted version much better. Make sure you hide any tags or any fringe. Unless, of course, you want that to show. It's up to you. So this looks a little bit bumpy just because of the style that my hair is in under here. and this scarf is a little bit see-through. But that's basically how you would accomplish the look. If you don't want to do the twisted bun, you can just skip that step and just start rolling it into the bun up here. Once again, another really good hot weather style, also really nice in the winter. I prefer it anytime, honestly. The thinner the scarf, the less heavy it is.